Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. After the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space, taken down right at the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
He'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Vikings on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's go! No, check. Patriot!
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, now, look at 56. Lucky 56. Gone. Now, let's go. Detroit. All right, now, look at 56. Lucky 56. Philly, here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. Gano out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
All right, here we go. Watch it now, Barney. No, check. Patriot.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Over the middle here to Brown. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So the offense lining up 1st and 10.
All right, now, look at 56. Here we go now. No, check. Back down it up, Philly. Here we go. Detroit.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Back down it up, Philly. Here we go. Gone.
Back to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Hurry up, here we go.
And the wideout in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. So he was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Slot man moves right. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
All right, here we go.
The slot man in motion right.
All right, now, look at 56. Watch him now, Barney. Check 26, check 26. All right, now, look at 56. Look at 56.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Vikings, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.